Alright Shag, how's it going? You join me this week in Kent. I've crossed the River Thames over the Dartford crossing and I'm just outside of Dartford. I'm going to meet Gary, who is a person I've never met before. I've been chatting to him on Instagram for a couple of years. He's Tree Climber Cartel on there, if anyone recognises the name. And a couple of his friends, they've got some permission Woodland and they've invited me down to come for a camp. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm about 1.5 miles away from the woods. I've been dead busy recently. Had the Bushcraft show last weekend. That was a really, really wicked time. I had a proper good weekend, loads of cool people. It's like that one event of the year that everyone you network with online on social media and that, you kind of know they're all going to be there and you get to see them all in real life. And then yesterday was my mate Elle's birthday, so his missus Holly and our big group of friends, we put on a, well, Holly put it on, we were just there, but it was a surprise birthday party for him. And again, epic weekend, not much else to say. Good vibes, good friends, solid people. So yeah, let's get down into this woods and go say hello. Filming wise, who knows? We'll see what I can film. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out, but I'll see you when we're there. Let's go. My car sounds like it's falling to pieces. I've got some loose, got a loose shock or a bush or something. Who knows? Just turn the music up, innit? Oh, hi there. Didn't see you there. Whoosh. Woo! Right, I'm in, guys. I'm in. I'm camped. I'm set up. I'm all good to go. And I've just had a nice walk around the whole site, which is ran, managed, looked after by Ash, who's up at the camp at the minute. His knowledge of plants, trees and nature in general was impeccable. I was very impressed, so it's been nice to have him show me around with Chris. Chris is another YouTuber that's here. So it's Ash, Chris, myself and then Gary, and Gary's the one that invited me here. I'm just going to basically hand over the video to Ash for a second and he's going to do a little bit of talking on that because I've already filmed the clip, so that's how I know basically. And then we'll come back to the camp, get the fire on and all that sort of good stuff, swig a couple of beers, and then it'll be cooking time and whatever else comes next after a few beers. You know how it goes. Nice weather, lovely day, lovely people.
Badgers in here, yeah. So you can see where they're scratching around on that, you know.
Under all that holly, is it?
Underneath all of that, yeah. Sometimes you don't see them for months or years, but they're here. They're very elusive. You either bump into them when you least expect it, or the youngsters will come running towards you to have a look, see what you are. Mum will hold off.
Do you ever hear them when you're camping or anything?
Sometimes, yeah. But at the moment, I've had them on trail camera loads of times. Most of the time, it's just to one. Doesn't matter if the picture quality is rubbish or the film footage is rubbish. It's just that's a badger. That's where they are. Yeah. That's the entrance they're using. And I can see how many there are-ish, okay? I've only got the one camera, so I'll move it every 24 hours. Yeah. What's happened recently is the motion sensor at night time isn't operating. Right. So I need to get a new trail camera. I changed the batteries, reset it all. I'm getting daylight, brilliant quality footage. I've used it before, you've seen it. But...
Hello, sir.
Hello there, how are you doing? Are you all good?
This is Chris, by the way.
Hello, by the way.
What's your channel, Chris?
Chris W Outdoors.
There you go, you heard it here first.
That's the one.
And the foxes have been mooching around there, so they're all sharing the same facilities as well. Look at the buzzards, tawny out, little out, red kite coming over as well.
It's a lovely woodland, mate.
It's an old ancient woodland.
Lovely mixed woodland.
Yeah.
Chestnut in there, there's flipping. What else we got? Go on, it's your wood, lad.
We've got ash, hornbeam, oak, non-native invasive cherry laurel coming up everywhere. That needs clearing out, there's a lot of that. What else we've got? Yew, Christmas tree, yeah, where's the Christmas tree? Holly. We're lucky bit of holly, Willie, don't we? Holly.
Awesome, right, we're on a mission. We're on a mission to go get some birch bark for the fire tomorrow, plus some for stock because it's here, and Ash has got a load, so he's going to go take us down there. But yeah, awesome to hear about the woods, especially with the badger sets and all the trees and that in there.
It was built in about 1890, and found out my great aunt was born in it.
Your great aunt was born in it?
Yeah, she was a dairyman's daughter.
Oh, what?
Dairyman's cottage, and this was a big country.
Fair play, man.
I work here and I'm living in the cottage.
And you live and work here now. What are the chances of that? or is there chances of that?
That was really random and
Right.
very, very remote chances of that. There's the other one. Where's the other one? Where's the third one? And where's Sully? So the White Dragon.
The White Dragon,
White
before
Dragon.
the St George's flag?
Yeah, and our patron saint before St George was St Edmunds.
The real patron saint of England, St Edmund,
yeah.
so they say.
Yeah.
So I've heard. That's my local town, Bury St
Yeah,
Edmunds.
Yeah, yeah.
Just missing the cockerel, Ash says. He's out and about somewhere.
Hey, Sunny boy, he's off somewhere. Boogie's always sitting on the cottage roof again.
Have you got the names for these?
Nah. Deep fried KFC. So when I first built this, it was all lush green leaves, like this. So it was all green and shaggy, but now it's dying off.
We're going in.
We're going in.
In this jungle.
Whoa, look at that!
We slept in here, mate.
Did ya? Yeah. Fair play. Proper cool. The old weave fence on the go as well.
All I used was Laplander and a cookery.
Fair play, mate, that's some going.
Yeah.
And if anyone knows a Laplander, you know it's not the biggest saw on the market, is it, bro?
No, definitely not.
Us cutting around with our silky big boys and that.
Yeah. I actually used my Laplander here. I didn't have the silky then.
No?
No.
So you chipped in on all the cutting and that as well,
Yeah.
did you?
Yeah.
Slept inside there,
Yeah.
and I was so drunk that I don't even remember videoing it.
And just for the viewers, Ash, you were saying this gives off cyanide.
Yeah, cherry laurel, you can't eat the cherries on it. It's poisonous. And if you burn the cherry laurel wood, it gives off cyanide.
Not good.
Not good, no. So you have to leave it to season for about 2 or 3 years before you can do anything with it.
Yeah.
For making horizontals, for hedging, bush campcraft, anything like that is great. But I wouldn't use it for kebab skewers.
Yeah, yeah. I can hear the blackbird.
Wood pigeon. Great tip.
This is a nice oak that's very inviting. Look, you come up the track here and you're just met by this absolute whopper. Oh, you can't not like an oak, can you? And for everyone at home, I don't know if I introduced you or not, Ash, but this is Ash.
Hello.
And we've introduced you, Chris, haven't we?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Let's do a handshake for the film though. Nice one. Cheers for that, Ash. Appreciate that, man.
Always.
I proper nerded out then, mate. And then Gary's back here at camp. I just nerded the F out at all of the nature talk there, mate. Getting involved with the trees, the plants. I loved hearing it all, mate. It was awesome.
That's blowing this way.
A big fire and all that, and then everyone comes round and gets pissed. Leaves my house 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. So of course they all leave that behind, didn't they? There's bottles of it, so they threw a load in the bag. That's it, that's the German army one. I like this last time. Yeah, they're alright. You know what? I did. There also has got little clippy young bits, you know?
Just chilling. Chris is going to put an MRE on. And Gary and I are just sitting here chilling, mate, enjoying the birds singing. Loads of leaves out, look at that. Canopy's thick up there. I bet if it rains in here lightly, you don't even feel it, eh?
No, it's good. No, we sat here before listening to the rain hit the canopy and just sat here thinking, well, where is it?
Yeah, yeah. Some oak at the back there that Gary's got as well. Some big oaks over there with a few dead limbs on. And Ash, the host, has gone to do his hostly duties as... What is he here? What's his position here?
He is a site warden.
Site warden. Looking after the land. Just a quick lean-to with the front one side lower than the other. It's my polycotton tarp by Outhouse. And then I've just got my Bergen, usual stuff, regular viewers will know. Thermarest, compressible pillow, issued bivvy bag. Loads of birch bark that we got from earlier. Cushion from the sofa. Jungle bag / military issue summer bag. And then I'm on the reindeer pelt. Tools at the end. Got a dried out King Alfred's cake, cramp ball, for the morning. I'm gonna get the fire going in the morning. Silky, Gransfor's axe, my York knife, bear cub, all the stuff kicking off, and then I've got the wool blanket, which I probably won't need because I doubt it's gonna get that cold. Petromax pan at the back with the David Fryers polycotton cover over it, and then the Fjordhound Storm Lantern. All good stuff. Sponsored or not, it doesn't matter, that's what I roll with. As Gary's fiddling on in his tent and Chris is there supping his beer, I wish I had more to tell you. I've been doing nothing other than sitting here waffling a load of rubbish around this fire. Haven't we, Chris?
That's what it's all about, mate.
That is what it's all about. It's not all for the videos, it's about the real life connections. Here you go, have a little bit of Chris's back for entertainment. There you go, look. And he's in the Polish Lavu. Talk us through your setup then, Gary, go on.
Sorry mate, talk us for a setup.
Talk us through the setup then.
Polish Lavu. British Army inner that does fit. I've got in there Trekology mat, inflatable mat, and snug pack jungle bag.
Lovely old job. Jungle bag's a good one. I got jungle bags, good stuff in it.
It is.
Well, there's your setup. You're in the hammock, aren't you, Chris?
I am, yeah.
What are you rolling with, brother?
It's a cheapy as the Amazon special.
What, the hammock?
Yeah.
Amazon hammock?
Yeah.
Amazon tarp?
Yeah.
Get on.
£22 tarp, that is.
There you go. Don't have to break the bank, mate. And that is the beauty. I love all that, mate. You don't need to spend all the money on all the expensive kit. That is the thing. It's all about being in the woods. It's about getting out there, connecting with nature. And then Ash is up here. He's got a green storm lantern as well. And then he's got a lot of ex-military kit. And he's in a Lavu as well. I'm about to get the grill out and cook up a little bit of food. I think I've got some lamb kofters, a bit of chicken. I'm going to do some wraps. And I do like this setup with the angle. I've done it in a few videos before. And I'm a big fan of it, although I did slip up a little bit. Don't tell anybody. But this is what a polyskin tarp looks like when you've put it away wet and you haven't got it back out again. It comes out with all these sort of rust spots on it. So it's not natural patina, it's just negligence. It's just me not looking after it. I will sort it out. I'll get it all back up to scratch, but there you go. The old ridge line, got the toggles and the prusik knots, 2 stakes, a little bit of natural cordage, a little bit of burlap, or twine as we call it over here, with some wooden pegs. And I've chamfered off the 2 stakes. It's all good. Nice one. I'll see you for dinner. What have you got, Gary?
Chicken with lentils.
Chicken with lentils?
Yeah, let's give that a go.
That's a good one.
Give that a go.
I don't think it's going to rain. Clouds are saying otherwise, but the boys are saying it's not going to rain till tomorrow by the time we've gone. Anyway, that's it. Scran is scranned. And I did lamb kofters as a little starter. So everyone had a lamb kofta. Then I did chicken kebabs with a little bit of lettuce, marinated in garlic, Nando sauce. Just in a pitta, quick, simple, easy, but enough to give to everybody. Everyone had a pitta. I've had a few beers now. It's hard to do this when you've had a few beers. It's not, actually. No, it's not. But yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Spot's wicked. Camp's sick. The people are even better.
To get to the good bit, they've got to throw the spears at the men. I love Zulu. Great film.
Alright then, my dudes, that is me. I'm going to hit the hay. I'm all fed up, beard up, and yeah, time's ticking, time's getting on a little bit, so see you there. Be there or be triangle. We're on. Morning, everybody. Oh, what a lovely sleep that was. You sleep well, Chris? I slept very well, mate. Plenty of dreams last night. Plenty of dreams, mate. Woodpecker. Morning, shaglets. How are we going? Banging sleep. Although I did get absolutely mauled by the mozzies all over my hands, all over my face, and I had one of them nights where it felt like I was dreaming the whole night. You know what it's like when, like, you get in a dream and it just seems like it goes on forever. It was one of them. Pretty cool dream actually. I had some mad dreams last night, and then I woke up at about 4:30 this morning to a peacock giving it big licks and I struggled to get back to sleep after that, and then I did fall back asleep about 3 more times, and then the next time I woke up was at 8:30 and the lads were sitting around about to get the fire on. So yeah, quickly got up, got the fire on. We've just smashed some sausages and now we're just chilling. I might have a little brewski, and it won't be long till I'm packing down and I'm getting out of here. Although I might, when I get back up towards Suffolk, I might pull off somewhere and go for a little paddleboard sesh, because I've got the paddleboard in the car for no reason other than it was in there already and I didn't take it out. So also, let me show you this quick. This is from my mate Paul, who I first met at the last community camp, and he got me this stool. It's a little special, mate, cheap and cheerful. It's got little pouches on the front you can put your beer tins in. It's got a big pouch in the middle. It's like a fishing stool almost, I guess. I don't know if that's what it's sold as, but yeah, you could just fill the middle up with food and snacks and put beers in the pouches, and then you could just carry it like a bag. How cool is that? And Paul got himself one, so he always just sends me random pictures of the stool, and then he just puts a message, the stool's out, Paul's out. So that's how I know he's camping. But yeah, just want to thank Paul for my top little purchase. Cheers, brother. Much appreciated. That's going to be coming on my camps because it's well cool. The woodpeckers were kicking off as well this morning, pecking on the trees and that. But I'm just doing one of my little morning walks that I like to do when I'm out in nature, just to get the blood flowing a bit, wake the mind up, and I know, just see what's about, see what animals are around. I know Ash was saying yesterday it's just full of wildlife around here. So yeah, it's really nice, really nice. Weather's been mint as well, can't complain. Do you know, I love this whole camping thing and where the channel's taking me and all the people I'm meeting and that. And for any other content creators out there, just remember that real human interactions and real relationships are worth more than any amount of clicks on a screen, any amount of follows, anything like that. It's all about real connections, and I love it because I'm meeting so many people and I'm getting so many good real human connections. So yeah, love it. Which is funny considering I used to kind of shut myself away and call myself a people hater and that. It's not true. You just realise that most people are actually alright if you just give them a chance. Oh, Gary, Gary, da, 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 da. Your ashes, candy girl. How are you today, brother?
Good, mate.
How did you sleep, mate?
Sando.
Soundo?
Out.
He was away from the mozzies. He's got a flipping mozzie net in his lavoo. Old issue one. How are you, Chris? You all good, bro?
All good, mate.
Good stuff.
Very nice.
And I'll spin you a... Oh, you're alright, mate. More than welcome. Sorry I couldn't provide any more bread or sauces or... But we had all that at dinner, mate. Yeah, I'll bring the silver cutlery next time.
Oh, yeah, that's what we used to down here.
How are you, Ash?
Yeah, all good, all good. Done my bit for the environment last night, feeding the wildlife.
There you go.
Bloody mosquitoes.
Good on you, bro. Every little helps.
Yeah, they've got copious amounts of whiskey in there.
Yeah, sweet blood, innit?
Hey.
Rightio then, time to say me goodbyes. Thanks for having me, brother.
No worries, buddy.
Really appreciate it, Ash. That was mint, mate.
Lovely to meet you.
You too, brother. Legend. Do well, Gary. Appreciate it, man.
No problem.
Nice one, Chris.
Mate,
Good to meet you, bro.
You as well.
Have to do something again soon, boys.
I'm going to sort my stuff out later.
I'm all packed down. Everything's squared. Looking good. Yeah, Permission Woods. Fire's still on. Right, I'm back in East Anglia then. I've made it to Sudbury, and behind me is the River Stour. It's like the border between Essex and Suffolk, a lot of it. I think the weather's going to hold out, so I've got the old paddleboard with me in the bag. Car's only 5 minutes up that way, so yeah, I reckon I'm going to get that blown up and then have a couple hours on the river. It's a nice stretch of river, the Stour. I've paddled it a few times before, and going downstream that way, you can paddle all the way to sea, which is one I'm going to do this summer, Sudbury to sea. So look out for that video. And I was going to do it with Liam, Primal Nomad, a couple of months ago, and the rivers were just so high. We sacked it off and did something else, but we're still planning on doing it together. Whether I do it with Liam or not, I'm not sure. I'd like to. Let me get it out and blown up and get on the water, man. Have I ever shown you Legends this before? Those of you on Instagram might have seen it. Got my logo on there, look, it's flipping badass. Proper cool. It's a 10'6", which is kind of standard size. The pine trees on there. Logo. I've had this a couple of years, and the company, they asked if they could make me one and put my logo and that on. So I do get out on it quite a lot, I just don't really film that often with it, or ever for YouTube really. Anyone interested in a stand-up paddleboard camp video on this? I reckon that could be pretty cool. Go lightweight while we're in the summer and that. Right, I've just pulled up. I'm going to leave the paddleboard there. It's a little bit windy. It's a nice day, but it is windy. I've just found this little track. I saw this bridge up ahead, so I thought we'd go check it out. It's like an old railway line this. There's bridges all the way along running parallel to the river. Why are you sitting down on a stand-up paddleboard, you ask? Well, I'm already a complete idiot for even bringing my DSLR camera on here, because obviously you're not strapped in, it's quite wobbly, so I don't want to run the risk even more standing up. It's not that I can't do it, I can, just with my camera on, yeah. I'm just sitting down, floating down the river. It's quite nice actually, just not really having to think. I'm just steering now and again and that's about it. But look at the sun burning out all the picture, it's really flipping bright. But hey, good stuff mate, good stuff. It's so peaceful. Can just about hear a road and that's about it. Nice breeze. Yeah, I love it. I love being out in the water, especially in the summer, obviously, why wouldn't you? So for those of you that like the kayaking and canoeing videos on my channel, I plan to be doing a lot more of them this summer, now the weather's there. It's alright in the winter and stuff, but if I'm on the kayak I've got to pack really light, so it's not always ideal. The canoe, it's a bit big for the car, and yeah, I don't know, no excuses really. I just like doing other things in the winter, but yeah, look out for some more of them. I did go and do a little kayak camp in Cambridge last month, or maybe the month before. I did start filming it, but then I sacked off, I just couldn't really be bothered. But I'm going to go back and do that camp, because that was a nice little paddle, nice river, loads of nice architecture around there, and yeah, I just want to show you that one. I won't mention them all, but there's a few more in the pipeline, so yeah, stand by for more river content. I'm coming. Whoa, nearly dropped the paddle. And I hid my bag in that bush, so hopefully it's still there. Yeah, it's still there, I can see it. Well, short but sweet. I was only out for an hour, but well worth it. This is the sound that all the wild campers with blow-up mats hate in the morning. There's a little tool you get for the valve, and you push it in and twist it, and it keeps the valve open, so it just lets all the air out. But I don't have that tool with me, so I'm just going to make it look awkward instead. It's basically just a lilo, isn't it? An expensive lilo. Nah, they're good fun though, paddle boards. Don't know if any of you are into it or got them or anything, but yeah, it's good fun, especially when you've got a dry bag and it don't matter if you fall in and all that sort of stuff. Just take a bit of scramblea and drink and that, sorted. Go out for a whole day.